This card is worth more than $2 million. Yes, just one card. How did we get here? A math nerd designed it on a napkin in 1991. Today, it's a billion-dollar empire, bro. Magic the Gathering, the game that turned cardboard cards into pure, literal gold and turned Post Malone into a loyal customer, along with thousands of obsessive collectors worldwide. But this story begins with a boring PhD and a rejected game. Yes, rejected first. Year 1991. Richard Garfield is pursuing his PhD at the University of Pennsylvania. The dude loves board games. He designs one called Robo Rally, robots racing through a chaotic factory. He brings it to Wizards of the Coast, a small publisher founded by Peter Adkison. Tiny business. Adkison loves Robo Rally, but he doesn't have cash to produce it. He asks Garfield for something smaller. He says, think of something portable, lasting 15 minutes to play in boring convention lines. Garfield goes home thinking, and the historic idea jumps at him, the kind that changes generations. He mixes two things he loves, collectible baseball cards and D&D style role-playing games. The concept? Cards with wizards, spells, and creatures. You buy them, collect them, battle with them. Each player brings their own custom deck. No one knows what cards the other has. Pure chaos. Garfield tests the game with his students in Pennsylvania. The kids get obsessed. They don't want to stop. The system uses 5 mana colors: white, blue, black, red, and green, each with its own personality. White is order, blue is knowledge, black is ambition, red is chaos, and green is nature. Garfield designs the first cards on napkins. Yes, napkins. History loves those damn napkins. Wizards of the Coast greenlights it. They print the first set, Alpha, 2.6 million cards. The cards are kind of weird. Rounded corners, printing errors, broken balance, and all improvised. They accidentally create absurdly powerful cards. The Black Lotus legend begins here, with no one knowing. Black Lotus generates 3 free mana when sacrificed. In 1993, no one imagined it would be sacred. Along with 8 more cards, forms the group known as Power 9, the 9 most broken cards in the game. It's August 1993. Gen Con, the biggest game convention in the United States. It's the debut. Wizards of the Coast brings the boxes, thinking, let's see if we sell anything. Hope they don't laugh. The nerds try the game, and they go crazy. Completely crazy. Like really, really crazy. In hours, all the boxes are sold out. People fight over packs. Total chaos at the booth. Garfield doesn't understand what's happening. Adkison cries with joy. Cash register rings non-stop, bro. They print more, sold out again. Print again, same thing. The fever becomes a global epidemic. The beta set comes out, with minor corrections, then limited, then revised. All evaporate from the market. By the end of 1993, Magic had sold 10 million cards. Yes, 10 million in 4 months. Store aisles fill with kids and teenagers trading cards like they were gold. They arrive in Mexico through importation. The first Spanish cards take time, but the fever crossed the border. Wizards creates the Pro Tour in 1996, professional tournaments with cash prizes of tens of thousands. The most talented nerds can make a career playing cards. Yes, playing cards. Honestly incredible. Legends appear, like Kai Buddha, German, considered the best Magic player in history. John Finkel, another genius, Hall of Fame member. These dudes become niche celebrities. Magic becomes a mental sport, like chess, but with dragons, spells, much more complex strategy. Latin American players appear. Argentinians, Brazilians, Mexicans, all competing at world level, and winning too. 1996, Wizards makes a controversial decision. Create the reserved list, cards that will never ever be reprinted. The purpose was to protect collectors. The result was creating a wild and unpredictable investment market. Black Lotus, once cheap, started costing hundreds, then thousands, then tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors become investors. Cards become financial assets more stable than crypto. 1999, Hasbro, the toy giant, looks at Wizards and licks its lips, buys it for $325 million. $325 million, bro, in 1999. Same year, Wizards had bought Dungeons & Dragons. Double historic master move, no doubt. The corporate era begins. Magic is no longer a nerd game. It's a global, multi-million-dollar Hasbro brand. 2002, Magic Online arrives. Now you can play from your computer at 3 in the morning. Thematic sets become works of art. Ravnica with its 10 guilds, Innistrad with gothic horror, Zendikar with epic lands, Theros with Greek gods. each set a complete new mythology artistically created. The competitive metagame diversifies, standard for newbies, modern for the nostalgic, legacy and vintage for the rich. Commander appears, also known as EDH, 100-card decks, legendary commanders, long, eternal games. It's the most popular format today. Casual, fun, social. What Garfield originally wanted, honestly. 2018, Magic Arena arrives, the modern digital version, free, beautiful, on your phone or computer. Twitch streams explode. Players broadcast matches, entire communities grow around the game. Magic influencers become millionaires. Tolarian Community College, the professor, thousands of loyal subscribers. But then, 2019, Wizards announces something that changes everything. Universes beyond. Crossovers with other famous franchises. The first bomb, The Walking Dead Secret Lair. Cards with Rick, Negan, Michonne, limited exclusive sale only. The community catches fire. Epic fury. This isn't Magic. Magic has its own fantasy universe. But the cards sell out in hours. Hasbro discovers amazed, people pay whatever, boss, and the hurricane is unleashed. Warhammer 40K, Stranger Things, Doctor Who, crossovers non-stop, year after year. June 2023, the definitive bomb lands. Tales of Middle-earth, The Lord of the Rings in Magic, 300 new cards, all with characters and scenes from Tolkien's trilogy. Pure, spectacular art. But Wizards hides something. Within all worldwide printing, a single serialized card of the One Ring. One single card on the whole planet. Brilliant or evil marketing scheme, depending how you see it. The global hunt begins. Collectors open boxes, packs, spend thousands looking for that single damn ring. An anonymous collector finds it in Canada. It becomes worldwide news. The most sought-after card of the moment goes to auction. And then Post Malone appears. The rapper, declared Magic fan for years. Post Malone pays more than $2 million for the card. Cash, without blinking, just to own it. It becomes the most expensive Magic card in history. More expensive than many houses in Merida, honestly. Magic goes completely mainstream. Featured on CNN, Forbes, global media. It's no longer just nerd stuff. Tales of Middle-earth becomes the most successful set in Magic history, breaking all records. Wizards finds the golden formula. But purists keep burning. Magic is losing its original soul, they say. More crossovers arrive. Final Fantasy in 2025, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Spider-Man, and Marvel, too. Each set breaks the previous one. People buy, complain, buy again. Perfect eternal commercial cycle. Hasbro reports Magic generates over $1 billion per year. $1 billion annually. It's the most valuable Hasbro franchise. More than Transformers, more than My Little Pony. Yes, really. The vintage market explodes. A perfect condition Alpha Black Lotus sold for $500,000. Cards become serious investment. Hedge funds buy collections. Yes, investment funds with cards. Communities in Mexico grow brutally. Stores in CDMX, Guadalajara, Monterrey, tournaments every weekend without fail. Spanish cards have their own collector market. Some are worth more than their English versions. Richard Garfield, now in his 60s, still designs games, but Magic changed the game industry forever. He's a millionaire, he's a legend, and curiously, he remains modest. I just wanted a fun game, he says. In 2026, Magic turns 33 years old. It remains the #1 card game. It has over 40 million active players worldwide. 40 million real people! Magic Arena has millions of daily users. In-person tournaments fill complete auditoriums again post-pandemic. The metaverse, crossovers, artificial intelligence, everything changes. Magic adapts, keeps selling and growing. Some purists keep crying that Magic isn't what it used to be. They're right, but also not, because Magic was never just a game. It's a culture, a community, a unique, shared human experience. Every time someone opens a new pack, they revive the magic Garfield designed on napkins decades ago. The question is not if Magic will keep existing, it's how much more expensive a Black Lotus will be tomorrow. Post Malone was right to pay $2 million. That card is worth more every passing year, honestly.
From a nerd with napkins in 1991 to a billion-dollar empire in 2026, this is Magic the Gathering, a story of math, magic, money, and obsession, the most improbable of the modern entertainment world. Garfield's legacy is eternal. He changed the game industry forever. He created a whole new category. Pokémon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Hearthstone, all are direct children of Magic. They all owe everything to Garfield. If you like this story, like, subscribe to Byte and Back, and comment your favorite card in the comments. Are you Team Black Lotus, Team The One Ring, or Team I never played Magic, but now I want to? On Byte and Back, we tell the stories that changed your nerd life. Technology, games, companies, all that. See you in the next video. And remember, the best stories are always born on any random napkin.